Okay, we're going to look at It's My Life by Bon Jovi, but it's in the key of A minor for this particular video. Please know the original's not in A minor, it's in C, but I notice that lots of schools use this for inter-school songs and they do it in A because it's easier for the kids to sing along. So this version that you guys are wanting to audition with maybe is going to sound something like this. Make sure your tab is printed up before I start. I obviously can't play with the original because obviously it's the wrong key. But your tab's in front of you and let's go. Now, as a suggestion, normally start playing the intro riff twice. So you're going to hear this. And the silent pauses between are very, very important. Okay. Now slowly to break down the notes inside there, you're opening up with the open A string. So my hands out the way, fingers out the way. I'll leave this finger close because that second fret's going to be quite important soon. But starting with the open A string, the third from the bottom, and then I bring these fingers in to silence the strings, and at the same time I'm resting, you can see my hand tapping at the bottom, resting my tapping hand on the strings to make sure it's dead quiet. So I want to hear this. Okay, then you're going to have a quick riff which sounds like this. And those four notes are simply the open third string, fret 3 third string, fret 2 second string. Remember I said just a few minutes ago that this finger is quite important. That would be the 2 before the line, and then you bring the middle finger down onto the 3 on the second string as well. So those four notes in succession, super slow motion. Open, third, second on the second string, third fret, and at speed. Okay, and then after a pause on the third beat of the second bar, if your tab's in front of you, we go back to fret number 2 on the second string. So if I play the first 2 bars, I've got one cycle of the riff. Here we go, bar 1 and 2. If you want to play with, I'm going to count us in 2 and 3 and 4 and we do it twice. Now we need to do it a little bit quicker. So your target speed should be somewhere around here. Have you got that? Okay, I'm going to count this in. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4 and that last little zero that I put in there is actually the zero where it says verse 1 with A minor above it in the second row of tab. So we're actually starting off now with a verse. Now on the original they sing This Ain't a Song for the Broken-Hearted, and depending what school you're in, obviously you're going to sing This Ain't a Song for someone's first team or something like that. I'm not going to pick a school, otherwise I'm in trouble. Okay, but we're going to have This Ain't a Song for the Broken-Hearted in that silence. And after he's sang that, then you go back to, and it says above that as well, repeat intro riff. Okay, so I'm going to talk through, because if I sing you're not going to watch the video any further, but I'm going to talk my way through the verse just to give you an idea of how the timing for the bass goes. Okay, and very important, make sure that as a bass player you and your drummer synced up as if you won. Okay, you are the most important people in the band, not your guitarist, not your singer. You guys drive them. Okay, let's go from the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. This ain't a song for the broken hearted, and then second line, a silent prayer for the faith departed. And obviously you can sing better than me, but you got the idea, hopefully, what to do for the verse. For the third line where he sings, I'm going to be just a face in the crowd, you'll notice that I go to fret 5 for all those A's. Now I could have stayed with open if I wanted to. I just decided to go to fret 5 because I got control over it, and because the notes are fast and the following is a D directly beneath it, I just found that I wanted to switch over for that part. Okay, but if you're using open A, not a big deal. Third line for I'm going to be, you're going to be 2 bars, you're playing on every single count, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and change to D directly beneath it, fret 5, 3rd string, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that last would be that one bar underneath it. Now on your tab it says there 5 5 stop, and there's a little note to the right of it saying listen carefully for the double D D at the end of the verse. Very important, because I notice sometimes the guys leave that out. So if we were to do for I'm gonna be just up until that, you're going to have something like this. Again, I will talk my way through. Are you ready? 1 2 3 4 and I ain't gonna be just a face in the crowd. You're gonna hear my voice when I shout it out loud. Double D. Okay, and then it's into the chorus of It's My Life. The chorus, your bass line might not be the same rhythm as your guitar, but keep this part simple and powerful so that the vocals and the chorus of It's My Life, it's now or never, that's the most important part for the sing-along. Okay, so keep your rhythm nice and straight. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4. As the tab is written, there's nothing special there. But in the second line, notice the subtle change in the chord structure. Both lines for the chorus start with an A minor. They both go to an F, but the top line goes to a C while the bottom goes to a G. And then the fourth bar, a lot of changes over there. Okay. NC stands for no chord, because your guitarist isn't actually playing a chord. So he's not playing a B or a G or anything. He's just simply going. So you and your guitarist should play those two notes, 3rd fret, 4th fret together. So make sure that the two of you, for that, you and your guitar player come together. Let's try the chorus the whole way through. Okay, starting at fret number 5 for the A minor. Are you ready? 1 2 3 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and F and 2 and 3 and C and 2 and 3 and 4 and G and 2 and 3 and 4 and A minor again, 4 and F, and then it's G, and then 3 4, and repeat the whole cycle again. So your chorus goes through twice, ending the first line, second line, and there's your G again, 3 4 and you're back to the beginning of the song, and you repeat the entire thing through, the entire cycle. What I want to do now is I want to play through, you and I together, an entire cycle through. Okay, are you ready? Everything as if you were in the band. I'll just talk my way through it again like I did before, and let's see how it goes. Are you ready? 1 2 3 4 and this ain't a song for the broken hearted, a silent prayer for the faith departed. And I ain't gonna be just a face in the crowd. You're gonna hear my voice when you shout it out loud. It's my, then you're onto the chorus. A minor again. No C, straight to G. 3 4 and that's basically your structure. If you've got any questions of the song, please drop me a WhatsApp. Otherwise, have fun and good luck for the auditions when they happen. Thank you.